Welcome back, everyone, to the Bears Frog Plays YouTube channel. Today is Friday. It is November 21st, and I'm back bringing out more college basketball picks and props. Tonight, Kansas State plus 2.5. Couldn't help myself. Put a bet in on it. Not going to count towards the leaderboard, but I couldn't help myself. I got it in at plus 2.5. Actually, I think I took them on the money line. I did take them on the money line, plus 112. They played tonight at 8:30. It's 5:41. Tell you what. Memphis is giving Purdue some hell right now, 18-21. They're playing tough. They're playing physical. We'll see what happens. Would love to see a good game at the 5:30 slate because nothing else is on. But last time we broke down some plays, Alabama was the lock, plus 3.5. Won the game outright. Fast break points, not as many as I thought. I think they finished with like 19. First half, a lot of threes both ways. Filing got himself in foul trouble. Didn't play much of it. Second half, I mentioned this on some comments today. Alabama in the second half, they came out and played some great defense in the first 10 minutes. Filing got himself going. Down the stretch, last 2-3 minutes, it was him against the world. I think he put up 11 straight for Alabama. Just dominant performance in that second half from him. He finished with 20-plus points, easily hits the player prop. The other game that we had was the Arizona play going up against UConn. I talked about it on the short just a little bit. Just big boys down low, working, eating, feeding them. And whenever you give big boys nourishment, they tend to perform well. And that's exactly what Arizona did. Jaden Bradley's also a problem. He's a big problem. One of the better guards in the country, gets himself downhill, finished with contact. He had a disgusting and one, just threw it up in the air. I don't know how it went in. He was perfect from the line. He is a leader on that Arizona team, and whenever you have a leader with three big boys down low who can just move mass, that's a tough team to beat. So Arizona continues to be one of the better teams. UConn, I don't know. They didn't have one of the best players in, which was probably one of the bigger problems. But 3-0 day, we'll take them any way we can get them. 19-7 on the year, and I like doing the shorts, mixing and matching, because if I'm not confident in a play, I don't want to put it on the leaderboard, and it's working out so far. Let's talk about the only top 25 game for tomorrow. Wisconsin going up against BYU. BYU, the home team. I believe this is a tournament game, so it won't matter. Lock them up. -3.5. They showed me a lot against UConn. Talk about that in a second, but let's start with Wisconsin because I think they're going to be a good team this season. We'll just have to see in their first test of the season because they have 4 wins in the year. They've won all 4 games convincingly, but they really haven't played anybody. They haven't had a top 25 matchup. BYU, on the other hand, has gone to UConn. They were down by 18. They were tested in the first half. They cut it to 2 points, and they lost by 2 points against UConn, which I do think UConn's probably a top 10 team, especially on the defensive side. And that was with one of the best players back in. That was a fully healthy UConn team, and BYU almost took it to them on their home floor. That's a gritty, gutsy performance by BYU to make that comeback. So I'm going to go here, BYU -3.5. Diabanza. No T, by the way. Diabanza. I talked about that last time. One of the best players in college basketball. Top 5 for sure. He's lanky. He's a do-it-all kind of guy. Super athletic. Can hit the three. Can dunk on you. Post moves, mid-range, whatever you want to do. He's got the entire bag. I like him in this game, and I like Saunders in this game. But let's talk just a little bit about Wisconsin because I'm looking at the roster. They got some guys. Nick Boyd, you might remember him from FAU. He was on SDSU last year. He's with Wisconsin this year. Blackwell, I believe he's a transfer as well. Winter was there last year. Rapp was there last year. They've got 2 good guards, 2 really good guards, scored 20 points per game. And Boyd was one of the better scorers last year. Blackwell was decent last year as well. 2 big bodies down low. But I just think BYU. It's got to be BYU in this game. Saunders on the outside is a dead eye from 3. Another guard for BYU. The name's blanking right now, but Diabanza is going to be good in this one. I'm going to take BYU just because they have so much athleticism, both high and low. They're a tough team to beat, especially coming off of a loss. I'm going to take them here, BYU -3.5. I have respect for Wisconsin just looking at this roster and seeing the people that they have, but the rebounds are down this year. That is a big thing. The rebounds are down this year for Wisconsin. Points are up. But again, that could just be that they're not playing very good opponents. Not a great three-point shooting team as well. Maybe that changes. But again, didn't play great opponents in the first couple games. They're only shooting 36% from the outside. The player prop we're going to go with tomorrow is going to be Richie over his total points. It was 16.5 against UConn. We're going to just put 16.5 again going up against Wisconsin. Let's also reiterate that this is not Wisconsin from years past. This is a Wisconsin team who's now going to just try to outscore you. The defense is kind of poo-pooed away. It used to be Wisconsin would play in a 45-47 rock fight until 2-minute warning or whatever, 2 minutes in the game. Not the case anymore. Wisconsin's an entirely different program. I think they're going to be a good program, but BYU's the better team here. Minus 3.5, lock them up. Richie, over 16.5 points, 19.5 points per game on the season. This does feel like a game that could be 85-85 going into the final 4 minutes, and then I think BYU just wins the game outright, covering the spread. I do expect a high-scoring game against UConn. He shot 14 times, and he shot double-digit times in every game so far this year. So you know he's going to love to pull the trigger in this one. 6'5", do-it-all guard at the top who can knock down a ton of threes. Did not knock down a three against UConn, 0 of 7 from the field, but he's already made he went 6 of 11 against Delaware with 26 points. He scored 15-plus points in every game so far this year as well, so let's keep that in mind. So I'm going to take him over the total points. Other play, I don't have another play. I think that's the only top 25 matchup. Short breakdown. It's going to do it for the NCAA basketball picks and props. 25-20. Doug McDermott being on Memphis is kind of just screwing my brain. It's going to do it, though, for the NCAA basketball picks and props for Friday, November 21st slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please drop a like this video, and thanks for watching.